Good morning from Universal Orlando Resort. It's been a minute since we've been here. I'm excited to see what kind of new stuff they have within the park. But first, I want to head over to Aventura, check on that, and then check on the new Endless Summer Resort. Let's go see what we can find. I'm on top of the parking garage at Sapphire Falls, looking at the Aventura. This opens next month. Looks like they still got quite a bit of work to do, but I don't know. They are starting to take off some of the coverings on the windows over there and clean some of the windows. Maybe they're done with this whole set. Yeah, look, you can see some lights on inside of there. Huh, maybe this whole side's all done. Looks like they're still doing some work up top though. You can see inside of some of the rooms, it looks like they've got curtains up. So maybe the inside is all done. And now we're just waiting to kind of finish up the outside. This is, I believe it's called Bar 17 Bistro. It's the rooftop bar on top of the Aventura. Here's the sign on the top that says Aventura, but this is the new Endless Summer Resort that is being built on the old Wet n Wild property, and this will be a Universal Orlando Resort, and this is going to be the cheapest resort available. I believe that they're saying that rooms are going to start under $100. It is a little bit far away from Universal. You can kind of see how far away it is from us. So right now we are at Sapphire Falls, and Universal's on the other side of Sapphire Falls. Here's the Aventura, there's Cabana Bay, there's Volcano Bay, and right there is the Endless Summer Resort. They're definitely gonna have to provide some form of transportation. Here's a little bit closer view of the detail on the outside of the Endless Summer Resort. There's a guy windsurfing there. You can see they started to paint it a little bit. They look like they're gonna be good. They're going up real quick, and they're gonna be value resorts. Nothing too fancy about them. I don't think there's anywhere that we can pull over to see this a little bit better. Here's just kind of a drive-by idea of what it looks like. Back at City Walk, and they've got all of the bunting up for the 4th of July. Looks amazing. They've got flags everywhere too. It's nice. I think they added some merchandise carts out here for Jurassic World out in front of the theater. I like these. The Indoraptor and the T-Rex. And you can get Velociraptor claws. Actually, 2 carts full of Jurassic World merchandise. Just stopping by the area of Voodoo Donuts. Definitely a lot of people with pink boxes walking around City Walk, and the photo spot is definitely just as popular as ever. But one thing I wanted to show you guys is up here. Hart & Huntington Tattoo Company is actually closed for remodel right now, and they have a temporary location downtown Orlando at Ace Cafe. This is kind of interesting. There's a lot of people sitting out in front of NBC Grill Brew watching the World Cup, which is being broadcast on the Jumbotron out here. This is Spain versus Russia. In the courtyard out in front of the arches, they've got more flags and more bunting. And then right in the middle of the central arch, they've got a big sign that says, "Celebrate America, 4th of July." When you come as often as we do, you try to figure out things that you don't normally see. Have these blue signs always been on the outside of the Universal Studios store? I don't remember them. Oh my, a 70-minute wait for Despicable Me Minion Mayhem with a queue that goes out into the street. Wow. So I don't know that Universal Orlando has announced anything for 4th of July. Universal actually did announce that there is going to be a live band, a live DJ, a character dance party, and a fireworks display all at Music Plaza for the 4th of July. The entrance to Revenge of the Mummy is still behind walls. I think the walls have been moved back closer to the entrance though. And we're still using the temporary entrance over here unless this is just the new entrance and they're gonna do something different with this queue area, the extended queue of the Mummy. You never know, it does kind of take up a lot of space back through here into this building, whereas maybe they don't need it anymore, because even right now, the Mummy on a busy day is only a 25-minute wait. Although it does seem kind of silly to start talking about Halloween at the very beginning of July. We gotta start talking about Halloween because in this area, around the middle of September, we'll start to see changes as Halloween decorations start to show up. Although it is silly to talk about it at the beginning of July, Disney's Halloween events start next month. Middle of August, Disney starts doing Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. We got a lot of Halloween going on here in Orlando. Universal Orlando really keeping up with the Streets of New York theme by opening up a fire hydrant on a hot summer day. Out here at the Lagoon, looking on the progress of the Lagoon Show. It's coming right along. It looks like it'll be opening almost any day now. Another thing that people are asking about the Lagoon Show is, are the projectors gonna get theming? And the answer to that is yes. Just underneath that projector that we just showed you, this is another projector. And it says Epic Shipping Cargo on it, but it's got this box around it to make it hidden. Either that or that's the box for this projector. I'm pretty sure it's another projector. Here's another one up here, decorated with the box. As we look across the lagoon, we can see the tent that the creative department has been using to program the show. They've already added some landscaping over there to the seating area for the show. It looks like they've taken down some of the walls too, so maybe we'll be able to see a little bit more if we go around the other side. Another thing that's new are these lights here, which kind of look like they're temporary right now. As you can see, they've just got a base on them and some fencing around it. But they do have other lights that are mounted permanently down here. At least they sort of look like they're permanent. They're screwed into the wood, so I'm assuming they're permanent. I wonder if this will be part of the nighttime show or if this is for some other event that they have going on, like the stuff around Music Plaza. A little bit closer look at the theming around the projectors. That's the back of the projector right there. And this is the box that houses the projector that will point out at that particular water fan right there. Hello there. What are you? You are pyrotechnic launches. Interesting. This is really close to people unless this dock gets pushed out, like a floating dock type thing. But these are definitely pyrotechnic launches. This one almost looks portable over here because it's on like a sheet of plywood. Actually, all of these almost look portable. Maybe they go on these big black boxes out here? I don't know. Definitely interesting, and you can see there's another view of the tent that they've been using to program the show and the area where everybody's going to be sitting over there with all the landscaping and everything going on around it. Oh, and they've got another light tower over there, so I'm assuming that is part of the show. Oh, theme park pigeons. There they are, hanging out on top of projectors. There definitely are a lot of these little light towers that do look temporary right now, but I have a feeling they might be permanent because there's a lot of them around the lagoon. You doing all right? You're walking through the streets? Not sure of where you're going? Theme park pigeon is afraid of no one. Over on the other side of the lagoon, more light towers. This is gonna be a very bright show for sure. Lots and lots of lights, lots of effects, a lot going on. It's gonna be a lot to take in because it looks like it's gonna be from this building over to this building, projections. This area for the water features, maybe some pyrotechnics back there, and then lights all around the lagoon. They definitely have moved the walls back in this area. They've got a couple of signs here that say horticulture rehab in progress. So I'm wondering if that's because of the construction, they have to rehab it, or they're just replanting. When I was looking from across the lagoon, I thought maybe I could see into this area over here, but it looks like I can't. Maybe if I go down by where Duff Brewery is, there's a little seating area that's a little bit closer to the water. See what we can see. Oh, this is new. There's a My Universal Photos thing here where you scan your card and then it automatically takes a picture for you from this camera up here. That is brand new. Never seen that before. So we're back here behind Lard Lad and Bumblebee Man's Tacos. And I thought maybe if we came down to this little seating area here, we could see into Central Park, but we can't really see anything. Some rocks there, some new plants that they planted. Nothing really happening over there, or nothing that we can really see over there. I did just realize that this building here, I don't know if it was always here. It kind of looks like it has a new paint job and everything. And I believe that this is a lot of the electrical work for the new show. Like, this is a brand new transformer for sure. This is an electrical building. You can see all of the electrical conduit going into the water here. I feel like we're gonna have a better chance of seeing what's going on in that area from over here by Richter's, which we will head over there after, of course, we go and ride Men in Black and maybe check on some of the construction for the Halloween Horror Nights tents. Over here by Men in Black, if we kind of try to look through some of the trees here, we can't see anything. But this is where two of the tents are that will have two of the houses for Halloween Horror Nights, but can't really see anything just yet. Now, you guys know that I love riding Men in Black, so I am definitely gonna go in here and ride it. But first, off to the left of Men in Black, there's another Halloween Horror Nights tent back there. Still no exterior theming on it. Wonder what it's gonna be. I hope I do good. It's been a long time, and I'm always rusty. I did really bad. Not really bad, I did okay. I got 500,000, but there was somebody in the car across from me that could shoot my Fusion exhaust port in my car that was doing really good. So my car just kept spinning, so I didn't have a chance to like really do anything the second half of the ride. So good on them. I didn't do so good. It's really funny because it's so hot here right now that every shady spot has somebody camped out in it. There's one more spot that I want to check out for the Lagoon Show, and then we'll be back to King's Cross, because I believe that we should be able to see some of the Harry Potter coaster at the exit over in Islands of Adventure. I know for sure you can see a lot of it going up the express queue for the Hogwarts Express over in Islands of Adventure, but I don't know what you can see on the exit. I like that there's buskers here. I always like that part. Now we're over by Richter's. For some reason they turned off all the music, which is nice for me because I don't have to worry about copyright claims anymore. At least not right now. But you can see some of the new plants that they've planted over here in the seating area for the Lagoon Show. And this, once again, this is just the tent that the designers and the show programmers have been using to program the show. You can see some more of the lights and the new speakers everywhere. And here's the lagoon fountains all around. And then here's more of the projectors. Oh, it looks like 57A, which is the Mummy Show building, got a new paint job. It looks nice. Here's something that I think is interesting is Chez Alcatraz over here just next to the Candy Factory and Richter's. I've never noticed that on some of the tables they have menus taped to the umbrellas. I wonder if that's because people, this is just a drink umbrella. Oh no, it looks like you can get a little bit of food too. Wow, I did not know that they served food at this place. Wow. I don't think there's anybody that comes to the tables like a waitress or anything like that, but I didn't know that they served food. And I think that that's the reasoning behind putting the menus on the umbrella like this, is to try to let people know that they serve food and they have all these drinks. Because this bar is definitely not very popular. Back at King's Cross, it says it's a 15-minute wait to get on the train. Let's see if we can see anything at the Harry Potter roller coaster over at Islands of Adventure getting off the train. It's pretty quiet here in King's Cross. This is definitely not a 15-minute wait. Let's see what we can see. I always like that you can get so close to the train here at Hogsmeade Station. Here's what it is. That up there is the express queue, where you can see right through this fence right here, because we can't see it because we're at the exit here. Well, there is some stuff that we can see from down here. We can see a little bit of a structure of a show building sticking out the side right there. And then if we turn to our left, oh, there's a bird. A little piece of track up there that's going up. That should be an interesting thing. Kind of looks like the train goes up and stops at the top and then goes backwards down it. Standing back here, you get a much better view of that new building they're building over there. Wonder what that's gonna be. So standing back from the entrance to Hogsmeade a little bit, just over the fence, we can see a turn in the roller coaster, that same little lift thing that we saw earlier. And then a couple more turns there. It looks like it's gonna be rather exciting from just these 2-3 things that we can see right here. The further back I step from the entrance to Hogsmeade, the better I can see the track. I can't wait. I love new roller coasters. This is the first I've ever seen a drink cart which has beer, water, and pumpkin juice right as soon as you walk into Hogsmeade. The Frog Choir is all done with their performance for today, and they're just standing around meeting everybody.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our last photograph for right now.
Oh, the frogs have the same smile as me.
Fantastic, thanks very much.
The only spot in the land that has a good view of the new Harry Potter roller coaster construction is from Flight of the Hippogriff. Unfortunately, I can't bring any cameras on it. So I could go up there and see it, but you guys wouldn't be able to see it. Just waiting for the roller coaster to go by. There they go. Whee! Oh, it's good to see the fires lit on the Jurassic Park gate. We don't normally see that. They've been turned off for a while now. I have definitely been playing, and they are correct. There is a supply drop right here. Look at that. We did it. I do feel like there should always be a Spinosaurus here, though, because there really is a Spinosaurus right there. I really do think that they should have specialty dinosaurs here in the park, but they don't. There should be a T-Rex right here in the app that you could collect. There should also be a Velociraptor here with Blue. You should be able to collect Blue in the app while looking at Blue the dinosaur. 120-minute wait for Kong right now. Holy macaroni. Even though it's a 120-minute wait, which is a very long time, you guys remember opening day when we had to go through this queue over here, this extended queue? That was a long wait. Heading into Toon Lagoon, and I wanted to see if you guys could pick anything out for me. So we've got 3 hands here that are pointing in different directions. Tell me if you can identify whose hands they are. So we'll call these in the comments number 1, number 2, and number 3. Whose hands are these? Another busy day and Blondie's is open. Let's go see if Wimpy's is open too. Wimpy's is not open today. I wonder if this is ever open. There's no menus up. The shades are pulled down. I wonder what a burger from Wimpy's tastes like. I wonder if it's good. I mean, he says that he personally supervises every single hamburger, so it's gotta be good, right? He is a hamburger connoisseur. Over at Wimpy's, it said, if you want a hamburger, come over to Comic Strip Cafe, but they don't know how to make a Wimpy hamburger. Let's see what hamburgers they have for sale in here. This is probably the strangest combination of food that I've seen anywhere in any theme park. Cheeseburgers, meatballs, and spaghetti, fried chicken, pizza, or like sweet and sour pork, I think. Or like all kinds of different stir fry. And they also have funnel puffs, which actually look really good. I have never been in this restaurant. It's pretty big. And it doesn't seem like it's very busy at all. Huh, who knew? So if you're looking for a large variety of food, maybe come into the Comic Strip Cafe. Here's what they have. Actually sounds kind of good. A bacon cheeseburger? Doesn't sound bad. There's a Sunday Funny soda bar, which I guess used to serve ice cream and soda, but it looks like they don't anymore. I like this triangle sink back here, but then right next to it is a bunch of Coke Freestyle machines. And then over here, there's a bunch of lockers, or what look like the back of lockers. See if you can tell whose locker is whose. Like we can see Cat in the Hat. This is Beetle Bailey. This kind of looks like Finding Nemo, right? But that's not this park. Who else? Oh, there's Woody Woodpecker. The Blue Men. Spider-Man. Oh, there's Dagwood over here. It's pretty neat. Did I miss any? Which one is this? It's kind of interesting. I wonder whose it is. And how did they get the water in there? I also feel obliged to tell you guys because some people would prefer a more private bathroom. So right next to the Comic Strip Cafe, over here is an outdoor seating area. Behind this Toon Lagoon sign are some bathrooms that are very secluded. They've got some carnival games over here with some recognizable characters as prizes and some non-recognizable characters as prizes. But check this out. They have one of the bears from Five Nights at Freddy's. I guess you could win this playing one of the carnival games. So we showed this a long time ago in one of our videos, but the people who drew these comic book characters were not allowed to sign their names at the bottom of them, saying who drew them. And so in order to get around that, they tried to incorporate their names into the drawing. So you can see this one was drawn by Adam. And if you want a fun scavenger hunt, go through, see also Adam right there, and try to find all the names in all of the comic book characters that are drawn throughout Superhero Island. Should be noted that not all of them were drawn by Adam. I think there's also a Max somewhere in there. So be on the lookout. Remember that one day we looked at these keychains and we were commenting on how cute they were? Now they have large plushes that are $17 a piece. I like Marge's hair. It looks like a carpet. Check out this Simpsons shirt. It's pretty cool. This shirt is $30. Before we leave, I'm gonna head into Islands of Adventure Trading Company. 1, to cool off, and 2, to see if they have anything interesting. This is brilliant. It's a golden snitch. You remember when you were, or I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, they used to have these little airplanes that would attach to the roof, and then you would turn them on and they'd spin around. That's what this does, except for it's a golden snitch. $26.95. The whole time I was filming that, I thought somebody was standing in the corner watching me. Nope, it's a mannequin. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, wonderful.
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Oh, it's got a little mustache.
Oh,
I see.
you took it off your face and you put it on the camera?
Yes.
Did you get your mustache?
I don't want a mustache. Do you want a mustache?
No, I think we got yours from the store. Wait, let me...
Hey!
All right,
Don't
let's
tell
go back.
them.
Bye-bye. All right, let's go.
Hi. Is their whole purpose just to walk around this store and be entertaining? Because that is awesome. Before we leave Islands of Adventure, I wanted to show you guys next to the bathroom over here. This is actually the group sales building, but I love this sign. It says Daughters of Adventure. Women hold up half the sky. I don't know. Seems like maybe they hold up a little bit more than half. This is the first time I've ever seen this out in front of Islands of Adventure. This planter is planted in the shape of the Islands of Adventure symbol. It's like a compass. That's awesome. So there you have it. That was our quick trip out to Universal Orlando. Quick updates. I'm excited for Harry Potter Coaster. I'm excited for Horror Nights to start. We've actually gotten all of the scare zones announced. We've only gotten 4 of the houses and they told us there's 10 of them. So I can't wait for more announcements, and as the season grows closer, we'll start to update you guys more and more about what's happening for Horror Nights here at Universal Orlando. So with that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
I'm Dalton in Hollywood Studios, and now it's time to pay the price.